Well, more than 20 years ago, in the home of a Tucson woman, an organization began with the hopes of helping others. That organization, World Care, today provides humanitarian relief worldwide.
Now we are celebrating the founder and driving force behind the success of World Care, Lisa Hopper, as she joins us to introduce the new executive director of World Care, Courtney Slanaker. Ladies, thank you both so much for joining us. And I know this is a buzz around town, Lisa, that this is happening because, of course, we all know World Care. We all know if something anywhere in the world is going to happen, Tucson steps up in the form of World Care. Now, we talk about it starting in your home decades ago. What was your initial kind of vision for this?
Well, the vision for the organization was to create an environment where anybody can participate and help as a community person. And children, elderly, whatever they have the opportunity to provide, they can do that, regardless of religious backgrounds or, whatever it was. I really wanted to create something that was very socially conscious, and also influence corporations to get involved with these, not just on a one-time basis, but to infuse their support throughout the years. And so it's worked out.
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
Just, Lisa,
tenacity.
You've been the driving force behind this amazing organization for so long now. Yeah. What was kind of the reasoning for wanting to pass the torch on to the younger generation? You got to know when it's the right time to let the next generation carry it and bring it to new heights.
I feel that, and I said in other interviews, the founder has to go in order for it to live on. And I feel that I have created an opportunity for the next generation, for Kourtney, as well as influenced a lot of people throughout the community in understanding what it takes. So it was time, and I'm not retiring because I'm a little young for that. I hope people think so. It's like, oh my gosh, she looks great for 70.
No one thinks she's 70.
But to be able to influence in other ways. And support the organization, the community.
Well, and I'm seeing a couple of the pictures that we're seeing from the past, and both of you are in some of these pictures. How did you two meet, actually, Kourtney?
So I actually volunteered for World Care in high school for a social service project, and ended up working in their thrift store and in their intake area for all the supply that came in. So my initial startup was in high school, and just as a volunteer, but I started to learn the system, learning about Lisa and all that she's done, and that's initially where we got our first start. It's back in high school.
Amazing. And Lisa, of course, you're passing the torch of the executive director, but we're going to still see you around. Are you
absolutely. You can't get rid of me that fast. So, but I think that there's going to be some great opportunities for, like I said, the next generation to carry it on, and motivating these new groups and the community again, because it takes a lot to do that. And the support of the media is always very wonderful. So thank you all for always sticking with us, during the times of disasters and regular programs. So thank you.
It's a great cause. Kourtney, no pressure or anything, but how did that feel to know that you were going to step into some pretty big shoes?
Well, everybody asked me, are you excited? And of course, I'm extremely excited, and my other emotion is terrified. Lisa has left some pretty darn big shoes to fill, and I just hope that I can serve the community in all the ways that she has. So I'm looking forward to the challenge, and Lisa has been a wonderful mentor, and she's not getting off the hook, so she is still going to be involved.
Lots of phone calls.
Well, Kourtney, you're obviously the perfect choice. I mean, that's very evident just with this little interview, but what are some of the things that maybe World Care is doing today? What can we look forward to?
So we're looking at, we have, of course, all of our local programs. We have our Tools for Schools program. We give out low-cost computers to students in need. As we know, we're so dependent on technology. These kids need access to do their homework, to do reports, to research. So we still have that program. We also have a huge thrift store of electronics. If your battery cord goes out, we have one, and it's low cost. It's affordable for people. And so we're really looking for a lot more people to come into our warehouse, see what we have, get to know us, and that way, maybe they're a client and they're, purchasing some electronics, but then they can be a volunteer when we have a disaster. We're really looking for people to get more involved with us in different capacities now.
Absolutely. Well, I think this is wonderful. It's wonderful to have both of you on the show together like this.
And thank you.
We plan to see more of you still, Lisa.
Yeah, well, you know, there's a lot of stories.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, a lot of stories, so thanks.
Please, you're welcome back anytime. We'll see
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much for having us.
And to learn more about World Care, you can call 514-1588 or log on to worldcare.org.